a towing vessel of 26 feet or more in length and more than 600 horsepower, engaged in commercial service. Here we can look again at the bridge-to-bridge radio telephone regulations for similar wording, but there are some subtle and maybe some not so subtle differences. The bridge-to-bridge regulations include all towing vessels of 26 feet or more length overall while navigating, whereas the AIS regulations include only those towing vessels of 26 feet or more length overall which are engaged in commercial service and have a propulsion system greater than 600 horsepower. Regarding horsepower, the difference between the two regulations is clear. Towing vessels of 600 horsepower or less need not use AIS. However, as it applies to the way towing vessels are defined in the two regulations, the difference is more subtle. In the bridge-to-bridge regulations, towing vessel is defined earlier in the regulation as any commercial vessel engaged in towing another vessel astern, alongside, or by pushing ahead. So, under the bridge-to-bridge regulations, you need only be commercial and presently towing to qualify as a towing vessel. You need not be a tugboat, and you need not be in commercial service. You need not be making money. In fact, any commercial vessel that's towing, regardless of that vessel's configuration or design, is a towing vessel under the bridge-to-bridge radio telephone regulations. In the AIS regulations, the term towing vessel isn't defined. Absent a section-specific definition for towing vessel, we use the definition found in Title 46 of the United States Code, as seen here. While the two definitions are similar, there are a few distinct differences. For one, Title 46 of the United States Code includes the phrase, intending to engage in. This means that under this definition, a vessel is a towing vessel if it's engaged in towing or if it intends to or plans to engage in towing. Therefore, a light tugboat that's presently engaged in commercial service, even if it isn't presently towing something, is a towing vessel and as such is still required to use AIS. A second important point relates to the usage of the phrase commercial vessel in the Title 46 United States Code definition of towing vessel, and the phrase engaged in commercial service found in the AIS regulation. The AIS regulations say that despite being a towing vessel, ergo a commercial vessel by the definition, you're only required to use AIS if you're engaged in commercial service. This means a towing vessel which, for example, is engaged as a Good Samaritan and is not making money for rendering towing services, is in fact not in commercial service and can operate without AIS. While not a likely scenario, understanding this regulatory technicality is key to fully understanding the AIS Carriage regulations.